crafty friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. This is This Week in the Craft Room. And I was way more productive than what you will see here, but I have two videos, one tomorrow and one coming up right after, that I kind of don't want to show you those two things before those videos come live. So anyhow, I'll let you know at the end how many cards I completed for this week in the craft room. The first card that the first set of cards that I did, now actually that is not I'm not telling you the truth. That is not the first. Okay, this is the first card I did. I did this for I am up on the Not Too Shabby blog every Tuesday, and for the mood board inspiration, and I did this card using a sweet split and the My Cafe ephemera to show you that you don't have to use the current month's products. If you have other products, other Not Too Shabby products, I used strictly the color palette as my inspiration. So that is the card, and I will link the blog post down below where the inspiration is, and I will also link the blog post where you can enter the challenge. So that was card number one. Card number two, I already had to send out. Well, I didn't send it out. I actually gave it. It was my son-in-law's birthday card. It was a real simple birthday card, but perfect for him. So I will have a picture of it at the very end. And then I want you to know that this was sitting on my desk. It's been sitting on my desk for a few weeks. There were only 6 sheets of paper here. And I felt like, I have got to get this paper off my desk. I've got to do something with it. So I used the Snow Critters from Not Too Shabby. And I didn't get to use this back when it came out because that was when I was out recovering. And so I used it and I made 6 cards. I used the Build Your Stash of Holiday Cards current sketch, and I'll be uploading those to that. This is my friend Crystal Minkler. You've heard me talk about her before. She runs this group on Facebook and has a monthly challenge every month, and so I used this sketch to do 2 cards. Let me grab those 2 cards out. So this was the first card. And let's see. And all I did was put a strip of paper on the inside because I really didn't have a whole lot of paper left over from the 6 sheets when I did all this. I used some enamel dots. If you are a long-time viewer of my channel, and if you're not, welcome. I will have, I would love it if you would subscribe and ring that notification bell, and I'll have it right here for you. And, but if you're a long-time subscriber to my channel, you know that I have this cup of enamel dots that were left over from Scrapping for Less. They're, parts and pieces of, enamel dots that I just stick in this cup. And I have been working on trying to use up this cup of enamel dots for years, since I closed Scrapping for Less and rearranged my craft room, and that's been 2.5 years ago. Of course, I was out of the loop for like 8 months and not crafting, but anyhow, this is my cup. And so I pulled out something, and I had the perfect color. enamel dots for these, so that's what I use to embellish. So that is card number 1 for Crystal's challenge, and card number 2 for Crystal's challenge. And I also got out my Christmas basket with all my Christmas stamps in it, and I just pulled together sentiments that I wanted to go on them, and they're from all kinds of different companies. Then this one, I just did a normal design that is very, very typical for me. And then this one, I'm pretty sure I used a sketch. But it's kind of, I don't know what the sketch is because it's a sketch that's in my head. And used some enamel dots and said warm wishes. This one I kind of just put together on my own. I don't necessarily didn't do a sketch, but kind of did. I used a snowflake embossing folder on this card and the previous card, and just, you know, and I used some Love from Lizzie strips. And then this is the last one. This sentiment came from a Not Too Shabby stamp set. So those are my 6 cards for that. So I have 6 cards and the card for the blog post, and then the card from the end. So that is 8 cards. And so I all together total for this week in the craft room, I made 24 cards, because in the 2 videos that will be coming up, one will be later this afternoon and one will be tomorrow. Those are a total of 18 cards. No, 16 cards. So 16, 8, 24 cards. I'm pleased with that. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much for watching. P.S. I was doing some housekeeping, and I have updated the link, and I've updated the Google form in the description box down below, that where you can go and you can leave your name and your address and everything if you want me to send you a card. And I know a whole bunch of you already did that, and I'm back. I'm back full-time, and well, full-time with taking care of my family as well. And I'm back full-time, and I will be working on sending out cards once a month to people that that fill out that form. Please make sure that you give me your first and last name. A lot of people didn't answer that question, but gave me their address. So all I have is your email address, your address, and I don't have a name to go by. So I'll be emailing those people to get your name. But make sure you please put your first and last name there, so when I send you a card, I can, address you by your name and all that. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you again in the next video. Bye.